doing no contact with someone that you still love who hasn't hurt you is so impossible. I never really got closure with my divorce and the end of my marriage, and I just wanted to say goodbye in the best way I could and hold him for one more time, and it absolutely kills me. I know I've got a really, really long road ahead of healing, and I'm absolutely broken because I've lost my best friend.
Can we just talk about how difficult it is to walk away from someone that didn't really do anything wrong? No cheating, no lying.
And I just pray that I can look back on this and know that this was the right decision. It's just so to be so in love with someone, but just not work.
I feel like I'm finally finding myself again.
Welcome back, family. Today, we will be reviewing the definition of what you call an unstable emotional woman. I mean, this woman left a 17-year-old marriage for no good reasons because she all over a sudden thought that she had found the love of her life. Then she gets dumped by the so-called love of her life, and now she is all over the internet talking about her healing journey. It is just emotions after emotions everywhere. Let's first start by watching her crying after leaving her marriage and deciding to do the no contact.
So I went against everyone's recommendations and contacted doing no contact with someone that you still love who hasn't hurt you is so impossible. So I'm back to day one of no contact, but I don't regret it because when we broke up, it wasn't done very nicely because we were in an argument, and I just wanted, I never really got closure with my divorce and the end of my marriage, and I just wanted to say goodbye in the best way I could. And I know that when things are good, it's so much harder, but I just have no regrets because I got to see him and hold him for one more time, and it absolutely kills me. But I'd do it all again. I was only 4 days in, so I'd rather do it now than in 6 weeks' time. I know I've got a really, really long road ahead of healing, and I'm absolutely broken because I've lost my best friend. But I also know never, ever would have walked away from the relationship that I've just walked away from. So I am really proud of myself for having the strength to do it, not just for me, but for him too, because I think that he would have held on, and I know that I'll probably at times regret it. I know that when you go through the process of healing, you go through regret and wonder if you've done the wrong thing or not. But I know in my heart of hearts that I'm not right for him, and he's not right for me. And I just pray that I can look back on this and know that this was the right decision. It's just so so shit to be so in love with someone, but just not work.
This woman is literally crying out loud while she is the one deciding to destroy her entire family. Now, remember that she said that her ex didn't do anything wrong, and she will even clarify all of this saga in this next clip.
Can we just talk about how difficult it is to walk away from someone that didn't really do anything wrong? No cheating, no lying. It's so much easier to walk away from someone when you have a reason to hate them. But being strong enough to walk away from someone that you love just because you know that they're not right for you is so hard. When's this pain gonna go?
What do you mean by, when does this pain is gonna go away? You brought all this pain on yourself, lady. This is what you really call delusion. She is saying that leaving a relationship with someone that has done nothing wrong is being strong. I mean, you just can't make this stuff up. And I will show you later on how this woman was roasted so badly in the comment section for her selfishness after she decided to divorce a good man to the point that she had to deactivate her comment section. But for now, let's watch her crying again, trying to justify her bad decision-making while keeping on playing the victim after her so-called love of her life.
I wanted to share this because I feel like it's going to bring people a lot of hope. I think people will resonate with it, and it's a big change for me, so I actually just wanted to document it. But Wednesday nights are my nights where I don't have the kids, and for a really long time I always felt this like need to make arrangements, to see friends, to do something, to keep busy, to not be on my own. I'd never really been great in my own company. Having been with my ex-husband for 17 years, it was just very alien to me to be on my own. And I had plans tonight and they got cancelled, and for the first time it didn't like fill me with this like dread and anxiety, and I'm actually really excited for my evening. I'm making dinner for myself on my own. I got a new colouring book. Yeah, I have a colouring book with felt tips, and I find it so therapeutic. I'm going to catch up on Love Island that I didn't watch last night, and I might even have a bath, or I might go on a walk because it doesn't get dark now until like 9:30. And it is just, I don't know, I just wanted to like reflect on this moment and realise how far I have come. It might seem really insignificant to some people. Some people might be like, oh my god, how pathetic. She's like really buzzing that she's enjoying a night to herself. But I think when you've gone through such a hard period of time, and then I thought I met someone that I was going to spend my life with, and then going through a breakup again, it's taken me a long time to be okay in my own company. And I don't know, I'm just really proud of myself, and I wanted to share that. I want someone to see this and think, oh my god, like I'm gonna get there too. If I can do it, you can do it. And it's small wins, and I'm very aware that healing isn't linear. I may not feel like this next week, but for now I feel like it today, so I'm rolling with it and I'm enjoying it. And I don't know, I feel like I'm finally, I think I'm gonna get a bit emotional. I feel like I'm finally like finding myself again. You know, like 2 years ago I separated from my ex-husband, and then 5 months ago I separated from my boyfriend, who generally thought was the love of my life. But these are happy tears, which is a nice change. But I just wanted to share that because I'm really proud of myself, and I hope that anyone watching this is proud of themselves too, because being a single parent and going through a heartbreak is tough, but it makes us better people and resilient, and I now know my worth. So yeah, love you guys.
Like I said in the beginning of this video, that this woman is what you call the definition of the unstable, emotional modern woman. She left a 17-year-old marriage thinking that she found the love of her life, then f***ed around and found out that it was all lies. And now she is saying that she thinks that she is founding herself again. These over-emotional modern women don't even know what they want in life. She was roasted so badly in the comment section for divorcing a good man to the point that she had to make an entire video to respond. Check it out.
I need to talk about this because it actually really pisses me off. I did not choose to become a single mum because I didn't persevere or I gave up easily. A lot of people become single parents and it takes them a really long time to accept that and leave a relationship because they've got a lack of self-worth or they have fear of doing things on their own with their children. Like it's people like this that put a stigma on single parents, making out that they just like don't really give a shit and they've given up. That's not what happened in my relationship, and that's not what happens in most relationships. I don't want to persevere. I shouldn't have persevered. I did persevere. And that was due to me not having the self-worth and respect for myself. Why would anyone want to stay in an unhappy relationship? Why would you want to leave your kids in a household with a toxic relationship? Why would you want to set an example to your children that that relationship is acceptable? This comment is really naive. They've then gone on to say, you know, well, that's the problem with social media and everyone's painting this perfect picture and you should stick around in the hard times. And if you're in an abusive relationship, call the police. Honestly, this has got under my skin, as you can tell, because I think that single parents, one of the things that makes us amazing is having that strength to walk away, because it is easier to stay. It's much easier to stay and try and persevere and beg for the bare minimum, and we shouldn't have to do that. Just because you have kids with someone doesn't mean you should stay in an unhappy relationship. So this comment is f***ing bullshit. Thanks for commenting.
Now, she is talking about not staying in an unhappy relationship, although she stated very clearly that her ex-husband didn't do anything wrong. And I give a lot credit to the guy that wrote that comment saying that if a woman is abused, she can call the police. He is absolutely right. And she got mad because she knows that there was really no abuse. Most women know that the so-called abusive and toxic relationship they usually talk about is more like when their husband says no. The roasting was so hard that she had to turn the comment section off.
So the reason I've had to turn off my comments in my previous TikTok is the disgusting comments are just so unnecessary. And what's really interesting is it's all men. It's all men giving their opinion about how women should never leave a marriage and that they should stay for the kids. And it's giving bitter, narcissistic men who have had women leave them because maybe they didn't like being mistreated. Why should anyone stay in a marriage, kids or not, if you're not treated well? It baffles me.
The only reason this woman is trying to switch her story about her divorce and start talking about the abuse is because of the backlash of the men commenting. She was very clear in the beginning, declaring that her husband didn't really do anything wrong. And that is why the backlash from men was so strong. Her ex-husband even made sure that the co-parenting goes smooth between them, as you can see on your screens right now. That is how much of a great guy her ex-husband is. But I want to show you the caption she posted, where she attributes all the credits to herself for their successful co-parenting technique. I will read the caption for you. I think I can speak for a lot of single parents when I say we didn't have kids with the plan to do it alone. My family broke down 20 months ago. I was broken and devastated and left feeling like a failure. I never picture being able to do birthdays like this again. I worked on myself, I healed, I forgave, I let go of anger and resentment, all to make for a happy environment for our children. I went from hoping for the perfect family to having a pretty perfect co-parenting family. I know this isn't possible for everyone, but I'm proud of how far I've come to be able to do this. Listen, we all know that the person who did the most for them to achieve this is her ex-husband. This woman doesn't even know what she wants. She is out here trying to chase after Chad and Tyrone while getting pumped and dumped on repeat ruthlessly. Fellas, always make sure to protect yourselves against these types of women. And above all, don't forget to keep your head up. Focus on your goals, and everything else will follow. I love you, and I appreciate you for all your support. Please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, and share to help push this content to more men in need. I'm out. Peace.